Thanks for clicking into Digits, a show on the latest global consumer technology trends. I'm Deborah Kahn in Hong Kong. Imagine a world where cars drive us around. Well, driverless cars may not be too far down the road. As reporter Andrea Chamberlain tells us, car manufacturers are already gearing up for computers to take our place.
Of the future have arrived. Autonomous cars, a trend automakers see for the future. But the latest in car tech goes beyond just driverless vehicles.
Future mobility is from a technological base. It's based on autonomous driving. But the more important is the societal change, the change in the way we are mobile.
Mercedes unveiled its stylish FO15, a prototype with autonomous features that lets you know what the car is thinking.
Should be able to interact with the people outside, with pedestrians. So no need to be scared with that if you encounter a car in autonomous mode, because you can always interact.
Please go ahead.
Interaction and communication with your car is the focus for other companies as well.
We've essentially taken the cockpit and kind of conceived a brand new experience. Just to be able to kind of showcase what is possible is how the consumer experience, how the mobile smartphone experience and the car experience are associated and coming closer to each other.
For many of the latest car models, the connected car concept is becoming standard. Audi has created an entire system and even their own tablet to be released in their Model Q7 later this year.
We developed a new Audi tablet, and it's a reason to have a really good rear seat entertainment. A rear seat entertainment who can be online, and it's based on Android. The reason why we do a tablet on our own is because to have the crash test, and it is really safe. Even if you push your head on the glass, it's not breaking, and it's safe even if you have a crash with your car.
Beyond entertainment, other companies like QNX are trying to redefine some of the traditional car features.
We replaced the mirrors with LCD panels. A lot of the concepts are things that are really looking what's the art of the possible, not necessarily what's the art of the legally okay. So, for example, the mirrors are something that would be highly regulated.
Car companies push the limits with their latest car tech at CES this year in the hopes that consumers will embrace many of the car's features.
This is a prototype, it's a radical concept, and you will find features in our future cars.
So if automakers have their way, autonomous cars that we communicate with on many levels will be the cars we end up driving in the future.
We've been hearing a lot about wearable health trackers for some time, but what if you could track the health of your dog? You may ask why. Well, earlier I spoke to the CEO of Whistle, who explains why a wearable for a dog could lead to better health. Wearables, wearables, and more wearables. Once you finish covering your body in wearable technology, look down towards your four-legged friends. Because a Silicon Valley startup called Whistle now wants to help you track your dog.
And Whistle's goal is to provide a hardware and software layer to understand your pet.
The company's first product? A small Wi-Fi connected activity monitor that's worn on your canine's collar and uploads its data to an app. Pet parents can check in.
And whether you're at work or on vacation, track your dog's activity and rest throughout the day.
In the Whistle app, owners can see when their dogs played, were walked, or slept through the day.
We've seen folks monitoring the dog walker, making sure the dog's enough exercise and rest for their specific breed, weight, and age.
Besides keeping your furry friends fit, Whistle helps monitor your pet for signs of health problems too, like hip dysplasia.
Think about golden retrievers or Labrador retrievers, the most populous breeds here in the United States. Many of them have arthritis or hip dysplasia. And so we have veterinarians who really prescribe or give the Whistle out to their owners to ensure that they know every day the dog's in the right level of exercise.
And epilepsy.
And there's 1 million epileptic dogs in the U.S. And we've seen early indications that Whistle can potentially provide a window into a dog's overall diagnosis and help epileptic animals going forward.
The device costs $99 and is already on store shelves in PetSmart, Brookstones, and the Apple Store. Company CEO Ben Jacobs sees a huge potential market.
We focus on a segment called pet parents. And this is roughly 20 million dogs of those love their dogs like children and spend 2 to 4 times the average amount of an everyday consumer. I think we're seeing that early segment really adopt Whistle.
Going forward, he says the company's next product, expected sometime in 2015, will include a GPS chip to help track lost pets. From food scares to cartoon frogs in Taiwan, Google's Joyce Howe tells us what netizens were searching for in this week's Trending in Asia.
We know that eating McDonald's is not the healthiest food option, but what about finding objects in your food? Here to tell us more is Google's Joyce Howe. So what have people been finding in their McDonald's in Japan?
Right, so McDonald's in Japan has been hit by a barrage of food safety scandals. People have been finding plastic in their chicken McNuggets. Most recently this week, there was a human tooth, found in some French fries. And
That's disgusting.
Even just today, there were apparently some metal chips in a hamburger from a McDonald's in Fukushima. So they have not had good luck with their food supply lately.
Yeah, it seems like it's not only just Japan and Singapore. Someone actually found a rat? Is that?
That's right. So in a bizarre kind of coincidence of bad food safety scandals in Singapore, a lady found what looked like a dead rat floating in a pot of soup in a hot pot restaurant in Singapore.
Oh, wow. The big news recently is the shootings in Paris. The terror started at a weekly French satirical magazine. But what are people actually searching online?
So here in Asia, this news got a lot of attention, and people started searching, of course, for Charlie Hebdo shootings, but a lot of people were searching specifically for the phrase "Je suis Charlie."
Je suis Charlie! Je suis Charlie! Je suis Charlie! Je suis Charlie!
Which you see the hashtag all over the internet and people wearing the pins.
That's right, of course, and it means I am Charlie, right? So this was the hashtag that was kind of created in solidarity with the victims of the killings.
And in Taiwan, people are changing their profile pictures on this messaging app called Line to a frog. Why is that happening?
Yeah, so there's a riddle circulating on the mobile messaging app Line that goes like this. A frog is woken up by his family bringing a hamper. There's cheese, there's wine, there's strawberries, and what does he open first?
The strawberries?
Wrong. So you have to change your profile picture to the picture of a frog.
What does he open?
His eyes.
Oh.